Hi, I'm James from the Turner Guitar Studio in Leduc and Morinville and at turnerguitar.com, and today I'm going to be showing you how to play The Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash. This is going to be an easier version of it, so I'm not going to get into a lot of detail. I'm always going to do a simpler version of the strum pattern, just something that you can kind of get into the song and get the structure down. So the main three chords we're going to be using are G, C, and D, and the strum pattern is going to be, we'll just keep it the same the whole time. It's mostly just going to be the structure of the song, so you have something to play along with. If you're not used to keeping your hand steady for doing strum patterns, we'll kind of get into that a little bit. So we'll start off by just going through that strum pattern itself. When you're doing it, ideally you'll be doing your first down strum as a lower strum, kind of these top three strings here, and then you do a second down up on so your first beat is 1, your 2 and, where you do the down up, those are going to be on the higher string. So then it's 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, like that. So I'm going to go through that for a little bit, just at a nice low speed, see if you can kind of keep that pace with me. Now we'll try it at a faster speed, something closer to full speed. So hopefully that's enough to kind of get you into that zone with it. Just keep repeating that if you have any issues. Now, the chords themselves are going to be G, and then C, G, and then D, and then G. So you're always going from a G to either the C or the D, and then back to the G through your verse. The only tricky thing is the timing in there. So we end up doing the G for 3 repeats of that pattern. Then we do the C just for 1, and then we're back to the G for another 4, and then we repeat the sections. We get another 3 Gs before we get to the next chord, which is your D. So it's a little tough if you're not really sure how those beats play out. So I'll link into the description of the video a page with this written out with the lyrics, and you can go through and write out how many beats are there, and you can count that out while listening to the actual song, or while listening to me play it. Later on I'm going to play everything together and sing it, so you can kind of, at least part of it, just so you can kind of get that idea. So I'm going to play through that verse right now and just give you that structure, and we'll go through here a little bit slower as well. We're going to start with that G, and then just be prepared for that C, just the one section, so down, down, up on that C, back to the G, and then same thing with the D. So it's and that's going to be your basic verse. Now once we get into your chorus, that changes a little bit. Now we get into the D, then the C, then the G. So here you're doing some other changes. Make sure you're prepared for those. Same strum pattern, it's just now we're on the chords for a different length of time. So I'll just play through this again and just count each cycle through there as we go, and you can kind of write those in on that page for yourself. So here we go. One G, 1 D, 2 Gs, 1 more G, 2 G, 1 D, 2 Gs. And you'd be into your next section. Those last few would have been the next part. But that's the general structure there. So it's 4 Ds, 2 on the C, 2 on the G, 4 Ds, 2 on the C, 2 on the G, then 4 on the G, and then your next 2 lines are 1 G, 1 D, 2 Gs, 1 G, 1 D, 2 Gs. So it's a little bit weird. But now I'm going to play through it all together. I'll be singing it instead of counting, and I'll be doing it at about full speed, but you can at least get a better idea of how that all is structured, and you can be watching my hands, and I'll go a little slower than at full speed, just so you get a bit better picture of what's going on with the song. Something like this. Love is a burning thing. It makes a fiery ring, bound by wild desire. I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. So that should be good to at least get you started in that, and it's all just repeats from there. If you have any other questions, feel free to call me. All my contact info you can find on our website, turnerguitar.com. If you want to see more videos like this, you can visit our video blog on turnerguitar.com or subscribe to our channel. Hopefully that can be of help to you. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.